Okay. Beautiful.
I lost.
Who won?
Jake Steve.
I'm really thinking of
What do you think? Are you going to challenge? Profile and so, dude.
I don't know. That's up in the air. I feel like it's a 50-50.
We'll see.
Oh, nope. I'm playing Profile.
Profile 1, 2, 1.
Okay, 60-40.
Wait, so which,
Your angles are too crazy?
Angles are...
No.
Both not in for it.
is this losers?
Yeah.
Is there any available setups?
That one. They're like 2 or 2.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, you two could go up to the next available one.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, let's do loser stuff.
Alright, yeah, let's let Robot and Blue to the next available station. There's actually 2 available now, I think.
Yeah, so that you can do so
We do technical stuff. Look at this. Yeah, Robot Blue. Best of 5.
Is that game 1?
Yeah.
Who's up?
James and JLee on the stream.
Who won the first one?
James won the first one.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, so we got James versus JLee. Didn't get to catch the first game, but looks like James managed to pull it out, and we're going to see a pretty standard counter pick for Puff going to Dreamland. Floaty Dittos, or not floaty, you know, floaty matchups, floaty versus floaty matchup on the stage can last a very, very long time. So let's hope that James is able to land some charge shots, or JLee is able to land some rests to speed up that gameplay. But I really like just a really good crouch cancel on that forward air coming in from JLee, and then James crouch canceling into a down smash. Okay. Yeah, not going to be able to get much off of that shield grab. Yeah, neither of these characters like have insane punishes on each other. Samus can definitely make stuff happen out of like a down air, especially can lead into a charge shot or just an air or a back air, and then Puff gonna be able to just string some back airs together. I don't know how easy of a time Puff has edge guarding Samus. The bomb jumps I guess you could maybe be a little tricky with, and Puff like sort of risks getting hit by a bomb maybe going out there, and the beautiful recovery, no tech though. Yeah, no tech. Oh, kind of a flipped edge guard. Okay, and James so far doing a really good job of making it back, recovering. He's really just, I mean, he's doing the basic bomb jump stuff, but whenever Puff goes out to challenge him, it seems like he has a new option to just get Puff off his back. Yeah, I see that dip there, right there out of the bomb jump. Just a really smart recovery from James. And the longer he keeps this going, the more of a chance he has to actually take the stock first. And the back air beautifully DI'd by James. JLee just getting not getting any luck here. Well, yeah, the survivability is actually insane right here. That forward smash just barely whiffing. I think that would have been a kill. Oh wow, that nair just. JLee, James is making it really scary for JLee to try to go out and edge guard him, which is like really, really good if you're Samus. I like the jab on shield after the down air.
Fire mid the screen right now.
Well, I won't the screen because I'm Samus.
Oh, okay, so all of them will go to the screen.
Yeah, over on the top of
Okay,
yeah.
basically tied up right now. That spot dodge was a little scary, especially when whenever you're spot dodging and Puff is doing nothing, you should be scared because that means she probably is ready for it and can maybe even rest you. But didn't quite happen to Competa 4 in the stream, but is somewhere around here. I think he's playing match right now. But anyways.
Can I play friendly?
Anyways, so wow, James getting pretty aggressive with that down air. I love the way, I love that way James is dancing in front of JLee's shield. Really just making it pretty scary for JLee to do an option out of shield. Wow, I actually really love James's recovery mix-ups. I think they're insanely awesome. He just doesn't even, yeah. Like, he'll have this, I don't know, yeah, it's amazing. But here's JLee trying to finish off the stock once again. And the back air, not quite the DI James would have wanted. Okay. JLee doing a pretty good job of building more percent before taking the stock or losing the stock, but wow, really subpar DI on the forward tilt. There's the forward tilt like comes out so fast that, and it like actually surprisingly has a lot of kill power that it's really easy to not DI it well. And see, yeah, James actually has some of the sickest Samus recovery I've ever seen. And he just puts out, wow, like, I actually am a sucky commentator because I did not notice how hard, James brought this back so quickly. It looked like he was down like a stock and a half just a second ago, and now he's got it basically tied up. Okay, down smash gonna clip. I don't know if he was trying to jump out or that was just a straight up shield stab, but not quite the spacing you want on that back air, but he makes it work anyways. So close, barely able to jump. I wonder if actually the thinning of the hurt box from the forward air actually was the only reason that charge shot didn't hit. Oh, wow, and he manages to link a charge shot from all the way across the screen. JLee down a tiny bit, but on Dreamland, James has been making this lead feel like so much bigger of a lead than it actually is. And he just goes for the down air. Pound not quite gonna kill. He still has his bomb. Well, he always has his bomb jumps. And he has his grapple, I believe. Yeah, but he's gonna catch the grapple and not be able to grab ledge in time to cover the up B. James has just been doing a phenomenal job. Ooh, I think JLee was trying to space and like wait for an aggressive option off the ledge, but he just wasn't quite at the right distance. Forward air is gonna kill. And here's a 40% lead for James. JLee looking to put himself at 1-1. James looking to just bring him ever closer to that 3-0. Oh, he doesn't. If it's possible to hit that down throw into immediate turnaround, run forward turnaround back air, that would be sick. But he didn't quite hit it that time. Now, and the thing is, the dynamic with, oh wow, not the greatest of shots. The funny thing about this, like, Samus in floating matchups is that, like, the dynamic in other matchups, like Spacies and Sheik and stuff, is that she basically gets one charge shot every time the other person dies, right? But the thing is, especially on Dreamland, like, she can hit away the floaty, wait for them to come back, and get a huge charge, if not a full charge, before they come back. So she actually gets to utilize so many more charge shots in in floating matchups like Peach and Puff than she does against Spacies and Marth and Sheik, basically. Wow, just that strong missile just barely not killing. It's gonna take one more strong hit. And yeah, off the top, there might have actually been a very super secret insane DI to the exact corner, because he did go off the top, not off the side, so like maybe a little more to the corner, but that would have been insane if he had lived off that down smash. But it's going to be 2-0 currently for James. JLee, if he wants to win this to stay in winners, have to make a 3-0 comeback. Okay, he's really considering his options for his counter pick. He's not automatically just going back to Dreamland. He might just be considering that James was just living so long, doing such a good job of recovering, that he might need to consider a smaller stage. So the thing is, if Puff is not able to edge guard, like, her stage options become so much more limited, because a lot of her stage picking is based on the fact that she's going to live a long time and she's going to be able to edge guard people and not let them live to the super high percents. And now he has to make new decisions based on this new information that he really isn't able to edgeguard James right now. I guess Battlefield is an option. I mean, to me, it does rob Samus of some of her grappling capability on a recovery, which could be a good idea. And it also is it's a pretty big on the top. It's pretty big in general, so it gives some of Puff that some of that survivability, but it does rob James of some of his recovery options, which was one of his greater strengths in that last game. JLee taking a really long time on this counter pick. Looks like we're getting Final Destination. I guess, I don't know. I feel like JLee's playstyle platforms don't benefit him that much, but I guess JLee is going to say, I'm just going to try to limit Samus's movement options as much as possible so I can just have this really brutal wall of back airs going on. And it seems to be working so far. He's gotten the first 75% without taking any. A little clip there, going to get 10%, but here's barely missed edge guard. Oh, yeah, that's a huge punish on pretty easy for Puff to just get a really big punish with that forward smash. And a really clean one-stock lead. JLee looking like he picked the right stage. Not a double back air, like James would have been hoping for. think James is doing actually a really good job of pulling back, putting out a missile, and being ready to like react to what JLee is doing in response to the missile. And he's mixing up what he does very well. But now he's doing really nice grab. You barely ever see Samus hit a standing grab, let alone a grab in general, but the standing grab especially. Oh yeah, there's the grab, and not quite. Beautiful DI, not going to get him off the top. One more strong hit should be curtains for JLee's first stock. But even then, he's got a nice 50% lead if he dies right here. Looking for a jump away, that charge shot covering that, but JLee really nice. Rolling him out, 64% lead though. Okay, yeah. Okay, here's JLee doing a good job dashing towards him, waiting for his aggressive, like putting pressure on him to put out something, and then punishing it. Pound gonna clip him, gonna give JLee a chance to finish off this edge guard. But it has been so hard for him in the past, but he's gonna be able to do it there. Get the back air. And yeah, he's gonna, there's no, I don't think, James might have put out the grapple, I'm not sure. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna be a secured edge guard for JLee. Solid lead right now. Yeah. Wow. James is getting a lot of grabs, and like JLee's letting him get a lot of grabs, but the thing is like he's not, the punishes off them are not too insanely strong, and the punishes that, I don't know, the damage that JLee's getting in the neutral is just completely nullifying whatever he might be getting James might be getting off the grabs. Okay, good air dodge through the forward air. Okay, what's he gonna get off this? Basically nothing. He gets the down air. There's another strong missile being put out. Okay. JLee doing a really good job building this lead. James not being able to close out this stock. I might have honestly wanted to see a rest there on the punish on that grab, because like at these stocks, you're going to trade, but it's really going to put a lot of momentum in your favor. And there goes James, tying up the stock count, but if he wants to take this stock before he loses his own, he's going to have to play really nice. Now he's off the ledge with no jump. And yeah, that back air is going to clean it out. One stock lead. JLee looking to put numbers on the board for himself. James really probably hoping he can just get this set over with 3-0. These floaty matchups can just be so mentally tiring, especially if you don't. It's really easy to like to have a bad mentality of floaty matches of just wanting to get it over with. And I really hope we don't see that from either of these players during this set, because it can really degrade your gameplay. Okay. Oh, beautiful punish. 3 hits. I'm just gonna double jump sweet spot to ledge, but this is not the track James wants to be on if he wants to take this game. To be fair though, he does have access to a bunch of really good solid counter picks next 2 games. But right now, all he has to think about is this game, and that's definitely all JLee should be thinking about is this game, not the next 2 games on G. Oh, he just goes for it. Really, really gutsy edge guard from James, but when you're down that much, you really do have to go for gutsy stuff a lot of the time. And yeah, fall off back air, gonna clean it out. James smiling. He knows he's got his counter picks coming up. I'm thinking Yoshi's. We might see Fountain. Pokemon. Okay, we're gonna see Fountain. Yeah, I mean, this kind of makes sense. I guess Samus does have a lot of stuff that goes through the platforms that can be good, and like she's not gonna die off the top, even though that's not that much of a worry in this matchup, except for from Puff, like up air or something. And the sides are fairly small, and of course there's that huge wall extending out of the edges, which Samus just has a hugely fun time recovering off of. Ooh, I don't like that. That second nair just seemed a little desperate, and it was pretty transparent, and JLee was able to punish it. Okay. Ooh, that up B. Yeah, it's going to cost him a stock. I don't know what that up B was supposed to be. You ever see James like trying to slow down the pace of the match in order to take the stock? But sometimes that just doesn't work, especially against like a character like Puff, who she really does want to be playing a slow paced match. But that forward smash, gonna be able to take out the stock. Stocks to 3, but with charge shot on deck for Samus, she's in a little bit of a better position than just a completely neutral thing. But JLee building up a lot of percent. Okay, oh, James looking to get a sort of cheap kill with that, it'd be pretty hard to cheese Puff, but she was running out of jumps, so. Okay, he's gonna get a down air, but not quite anything off of it. And there's JLee dipping to catch, he catches the grapple too. He has bomb jumps and the height to maybe get an uppy mix-up, but it's gonna be tricky. Yeah, he dips low, manages to get back. And the double nair, putting up some good damage. Oh yeah, the up tilt, not quite gonna be enough, but yeah, there's the grab and the charge shot. Beautiful. And that's the thing, once Samus has that charge shot, the threat of the grab becomes so much greater. Because you can get a confirm into out of down throw into the charge shot, but 2 stocks to 2 stocks. Good job from both players keeping in this. And here's a string of back airs. James trying to stay grounded, but now he's taken to the air again. I think a really solid part of Samus's neutral is like, you can sort of plant yourself on the ground more than most characters and sort of just stay there, but it is really good when Samus is able to mix up when people think she's going to be staying on the ground and when she's not. Because it's really easy to feel safe around Samus if they just stay on the ground. You can just sort of take the time to space your moves. But if she's able to just say, no, you're not going to space around there, if you're just going to stay there, I'm going to come out there and get you with an aerial, then it becomes so much scarier. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think that space forward tilt, there is a punish for that, but I think it might actually force James to go into shield. Or at least do like a quick defensive option. Or, oh wow, I can't believe that hit. Honestly, James is getting a lot of like cross-screen charge shots that should be reactable, but they somehow are just hitting. And that's a beautiful punish. And since it's D off the top, there's no punish coming to JLee. And this is going to be last stock on game 4. James fighting for the win. JLee fighting to stay alive. Okay, there's a follow-up. Not quite going to get the double one. I don't know exactly what the circumstances needed to get the double R. They need to DI in, but I don't know why. I guess it's a mix-up with the strong hit, so if they DI out the strong hit, it's a DI mix-up, but okay. Let's see if he can finish off this edge guard. He's got him on. Okay, the up tilt going to cover his option off the edge. And he's got a charge shot in the bag. A grab will probably confirm into that and kill, but he throws it away, and the air dodge. Oh my god. Yeah, well, not the most climactic ending, but I saw a lot of really good play from both players. Looks like we're probably going to have